Ikamanguasak. 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 Ikamanguasak.
I grew up with speaking my language all the way, and I could still.
Una katolik, igwis hakatila kukik katolik katoktlakut, nupuchin nagaluki konkuta.
Nupuchtukuk nutan, we're talking now. Like now you mechtua, I want to teach.
But I get embarrassed because I was treated not good in the first time I went to school, where I got punished for speaking it and slapping me on my face, telling me not to speak it.
Even if they catch us speaking in our language, that's when we got beaten up, spanked, put in a corner.
I didn't speak any English when I went to school, so I was picked on quite a bit too.
When we went to the mission, we couldn't speak anything.
In school, we could not speak, so it stood.
The United States government, believe it or not, tried to erase us. From the boarding schools to everything else, they failed. What they did is they beat it and cemented it and tried to bury us, but what you did is you buried a seed. Now the seed has created its own trunk and it's coming forth.
They spend millions of dollars trying to take away our language. Now they're spending millions more trying to get it back.
This is the generation of urgency. Our people, as Sugpiaq and Iyak, encountered colonial forces not once but twice. At first it was Russian colonization, and in our region that was predicated by a fur trade. And then it was American colonization, predicated by developing for a war, and then gold, and then oil. When I was a child, 30 years ago, I could still hear elders speaking, but my mother would say, don't speak back to them in Alutiiq, you should just answer them in English. It's respectful that way. So we have my generation and my mother's generation who were told to be silent. Our ears still work, but our mouths were shut off.
In the future, I would like to get that cohesiveness back. It's like we're all living our separate lives trying to make it. We didn't make it before. We lived together in unity. For the future generations, I would like them to experience the life we've lived and thrive as a community.
It's being forgotten just because it's quicker and easier to get on to look up on your device, for anything, and it just drains the brain because you're in there, you're frozen for a long time and you're not even aware of what's going on around you because you're so caught up in this screen.
I miss the old days. There was unity.
I love seeing this, how we are standing up to,
get back our languages.
Yes.
That seem to be lost in time, but are still here.
When they take away your culture, they take away your identity. It's easier to take something away than try to put it back, especially one my age. But to see the teenagers, you can see the excitement in their eyes, and just kids are being kids, and they want to be part of it.
Mama,
30 years ago, the elders were not yet saying, we want to give you the language. So we had to wait. It wasn't our turn. It wasn't my turn as a young child. what we heard from our elders in the last 10 years has been loud and resounding. They want the youth to be speaking and singing and dancing. So why it's an urgency, colonization is the answer to that. But also why now is that the elders have resoundingly said they're ready.
You got both the elders and the youth here, so they get a little taste of, you know, our world and what they've gone through and what their life is now. It's totally different, totally different.
When you look throughout the United States and you look down south and you look at the way those cities are operating, many times you'll find roughness, gangs, and you look at them and why did they form that way? Why are they there? Those people come together looking for identity. They want to belong to something greater than themselves. They want to be part of something greater than themselves. We are Sukbek. We have our identity. We know who we are. We know we're greater than ourselves as a unit, as a people.
If you put the resources into the people to learn their culture and their language and what they want to do, you'll continue to go on forever. So, after that, buildings and everything else is gone.
So what this is at its core is community and relationships as the generations understand their roles in holding our languages and keeping them going.
And same thing, I would like everyone nicer and non-judgmental. That's the big thing, because white people came and they just were too selfish and judgmental. Like, I can't understand you, so I'm just going to force you to speak English.
The Eyak language is so incredible, and it's so descriptive, and it's so playful, and it's so fun. And the more that I learn about it, it is really like a bunch of puzzle pieces that you move in and out of sequence to make meaning. And so there's just so many different ways to say things descriptively.
Makes me really happy and proud of them. If we could see more and more involved, we can hear that it's still alive and living.
Even one word a day, one sentence a day.
It teaches you caring, you know, for other people.
It's so, like, learning the Eyak language has been some of the most, like, brain opening work that I've ever done.
It fills it makes me proud of what I am.
Amazing. It amazes me how a culture revives. It's just totally, I get excited just thinking about it.
Just bring that all to life. But that's all, pretty much. It's exciting to think about the years ahead for all of us.